There's also, let's see, something that I wanted to read from the Des Moines Register, and let's see if I can find it. Oh, this is from the Thursday, November 4th, Des Moines Register, and they did an article on biofuel support post-election, and I'll put it right there on the camera for you. Let's see. Biofuel support, farm subsidies may face battle in new House. And I'll take a closer look at that. Okay. A cap and trade climate bill that was supposed to raise money for renewable energy programs through the sale of emission permits couldn't get out of the current Congress and can't pass the next one either, as President Barack Obama acknowledged on Wednesday. So let's take a little closer look in there. The existing corn ethanol industry can survive without federal subsidies, but developing biofuels from new feedstocks such as crop residue and switchgrass, sources of plant cellulose, would require billions of dollars in additional government assistance, and that's according to Bruce Babcock, an Iowa State University economist. Refiners are required to use increasing amounts of cellulosic fuels under the 2007 energy bill, but so little production is developing that the Environmental Protection Agency has had to slash the 2011 target. It's just not economical, and it's likely not going to be economical. I can't see how a fiscally conservative budget hawk House of Representatives is going to find money to pour into cellulosic biofuels. And so that's not the only article that I found. There was also something in the Saturday, November 6th Des Moines Register, and I'll put it on the camera for you. Biofuel production use slag, and let's see. The Energy Information Administration projects that fewer than 3.9 million gallons of cellulosic biofuels will be produced in 2011, far below the 250 million gallons that refiners were supposed to use under the 2007 energy law. About 2.8 million gallons of that forecast production would come from a small former corn ethanol plant near Blairstown, Iowa. Maryland-based Philburite LLC is converting the plant to make fuel from municipal garbage and waste from a nearby international paper plant. There's a little bit more to that story. But plant, which was recently awarded a $2.9 million grant from the Iowa Power Fund. And so they're aiming to start construction soon to alter that plant. But developers of cellulosic ethanol plants have struggled to lower their production costs and find financing. The Environmental Protection Agency, which administers the biofuel requirements, has already said it would have to slash the 2011 target for cellulosic biofuels. Industry officials blame the recession and a lack of sufficient government support for the delays in these projects starting. Biodiesel production slowed sharply this year after Congress failed to renew the industry's $1 a gallon subsidy. Next year's biodiesel sales will depend on whether the subsidy is revived and how the EPA implements the usage mandate, the government analyst said. And so Terry Branstad did comment on the EPA's administration of biofuel support and subsidies in terms of how it affects the Iowa economy. And so between hopefully our two state senators, Charles Grassley and Tom Harkin, and then our governor elect, Terry Branstad, hopefully renewable energy will continue to move forward, and Iowa will continue to maintain its high numbers and high standards for wind and biofuel and other renewable energy resources, and that in that way we can continue to provide jobs to people within the state, and then coming in from other states adding to Iowa's overall economic growth in wind and other renewable energy sources. Thank you so much for joining me today for the 7th episode of Blue Green Fusion. Next week's show is going to be on energy efficiency. Thanks a lot and have a great weekend.